You think war is about bullets, trenches, and enemy soldiers. You are wrong. Imagine a war where the enemy is invisible. It has no face. It makes no sound. It smells like ozone and tastes like metal. It passes through walls, through armor, through your body. You are a Soviet reservist, a miner, a factory worker, or a soldier. It is April 1986. You receive a summons. They tell you it's a training exercise. They tell you there was a fire at a power plant. They are lying. You are being sent to the center of the apocalypse. You are about to become a liquidator. And your battlefield is a place where even robots die. As your truck crosses the perimeter, the first thing you notice is not fear, it is the taste. A sour, metallic taste in your mouth, like you just licked a 9-volt battery. It coats your tongue. You can't spit it out. That is the taste of iodine-131 and cesium-137. The air itself is poisoned. You arrive at the camp, tents, vodka, cigarettes. The officers look nervous. They hand you a dosimeter, but they tell you not to look at it. It's broken, they say. It's not broken. It's just off the scale. You look towards the horizon. There it is, Reactor Number 4, a gaping, smoking mouth of hell. A beautiful, glowing beam of ionized air shoots straight up into the night sky. It looks magical. It is the kiss of death. What is your armor against the deadliest force in the universe? A cotton uniform, a white cloth mask that wouldn't stop dust, let alone gamma rays. You improvise. You find sheets of lead, 2, 3, 4 millimeters thick. You cut them up. You sew them inside your shirt. You make a lead apron. And yes, you make the famous lead underwear. You wrap lead sheets around your groin. You want to have children someday. You joke about it with your squad. My balls are armored, you laugh, but the laughter is hollow. This lead gear weighs 20, 30 kilograms. It cuts into your shoulders. And the worst part, you know it won't save you. It only delays the inevitable. Your job starts on the ground, decontamination. You wash the streets of Pripyat with soap and foam. It feels like cleaning a house, but the dust is lethal. Then comes the dirty work, the pets, the dogs and cats left behind by the evacuated families. They run to you, wagging their tails, looking for food. They are radioactive. Your orders are simple: shoot them. You dig up the earth. The topsoil is contaminated. You bury the earth in the earth. You bury whole villages. You bury trucks, cars, helicopters. The zone is a graveyard for machines, but the machines are lucky. They don't feel pain. The reactor core is covered in debris, highly radioactive graphite blocks from the core itself. They need to be cleared to build the sarcophagus. The generals tried to be humane. They sent robots, Soviet moon rovers, German police robots, Japanese electronics. They all failed. The radiation on the roof is so high, 10,000 to 12,000 Roentgens, that silicon microchips fry instantly. The robots go crazy. They drive off the roof or just stop dead. Electronics cannot survive here. But there is one machine that can function for a few minutes in this hell, a biological machine. You. You are the bio-robot. This is it, the roof of the third block, Area Masha. The general gives the order. You go out, you grab one shovel of graphite, you throw it into the hole, you run back. Do not trip, do not look at the core. 40 seconds. The siren screams. You burst out onto the roof. The radiation is so intense you can physically feel it. It feels like heavy air, like pressure on your eyeballs. The smell of ozone is overpowering. Your vision blurs. This isn't fear. This is the radiation destroying your retinas and the nerves in your eyes. This is the phantom fog. You see a black block, graphite. It was inside the reactor core days ago. It is radiating pure death. You run to it. You are wearing lead sheets, heavy boots, 2 masks. You can barely breathe. You scoop up the graphite with a shovel. It's heavy. You run to the edge. You look down, the ruin of the reactor, the open wound of the earth. You throw the block down. Your time is up. The officer is banging on a rail. Come back, now. You stumble back into the airlock. You are sweating buckets. Your heart is hammering like a machine gun. You did it. 45 seconds. You received a lifetime dose of radiation in less than a minute. The officer hands you a certificate and 100 rubles, a bonus. Good job, comrade. You are dismissed. You feel fine. Actually, you feel euphoric. That's the radiation high. Your nervous system is overstimulated. You laugh, you smoke. But later that night, the vomiting starts. Your skin begins to turn a dark brick red color, the nuclear tan. It's not a sunburn, it's your cells dying under your skin. For many, the worst is yet to come. It's called the walking ghost phase. After the vomiting stops, you feel better. You think you survived. You go home to your wife. You play with your kids. But inside, your bone marrow is melting. Your DNA has been shredded like wet paper. 2 weeks later, you start to rot. Your immune system has gone. A simple cut doesn't heal. Your teeth come loose. Your organs fail one by one. You saved Kiev. You saved Minsk. You saved Europe. You stopped the radiation from spreading. But who saves you? 600,000 men passed through the meat grinder of Chernobyl. They built the sarcophagus, a tomb of steel and concrete, with their bare hands. They contained the beast. Today, the world has moved on. The zone is a tourist attraction. People play video games about stalkers and buy t-shirts with radiation symbols. But you know the truth. There were no mutants. There were no artifacts. There were only men. Men in lead underwear, shoveling death with ordinary spades, so that the rest of the world could sleep at night. You are the unknown soldier of the atomic age. History is written in isotopes and blood. Whose story should we live next? The Aztec jaguar warrior, hunting for living hearts in the jungle to feed the sun god? The winged hussar, the heavy cavalry charge that saved Vienna from the Ottoman Empire? The plague doctor, walking among the Black Death with a beak full of herbs? Vote in the comments, and remember, radiation doesn't fade, and neither does history.